In every economy and history, two kinds of people exist: the horses who work and the owners who watch. The math says 90% of the people watching this video are horses. They work harder than the owners do. They earn less. They retire later, or never. 5 rules decide if you'll ever stop being one. Most people break all 5. The horse doesn't know it's a horse. It thinks it's working its way up. It thinks the next promotion will change something. It thinks if it just pulls harder, the cart will become its cart. It won't. In 1850, a workhorse in London pulled cargo for 14 hours a day. The owner of the stable made 20 times more for sitting in an office and signing contracts. In 1950, a factory worker in Detroit assembled cars for 10 hours a day. The owner of the factory made 200 times more. Today, in 2026, the math is worse. The top 1% owns 32% of all wealth in America. The bottom 50% owns 2.5%. That's not bad luck, that's 5 rules. Rule 1. A horse trades hours, an owner trades systems. There are only 24 hours in a day. The horse can sell those hours for a higher rate, but the ceiling never moves. A doctor sells hours at $500, a lawyer at $800, a consultant at $2,000. They are all still horses. Their income stops the moment they stop pulling. The owner builds something that works while they sleep, a business with employees, a book that sells for a decade, a piece of real estate that pays rent, code that runs without a programmer, a brand that customers pay for trust. The owner is not smarter than the doctor. The owner just stopped trading hours. If you spent the last decade getting better at trading your hours, you didn't get richer. You just got more expensive. Rule 2. A horse never owns the stable. An owner buys the stable first. The horse spends what it earns. New rent every month. New car every 5 years. New phone every 2. Lifestyle creep is the cart that gets heavier as the horse gets stronger. The owner did the opposite. Before they bought a single comfort, they bought an asset. A house, a stake in a company, an index fund, a piece of land. Every dollar that came in went towards something that could earn more dollars. The horse calls this saving. The owner calls it building the stable. By the time the horse has worked 30 years, they own a depreciated car and a mortgage they're still paying. By the time the owner has worked 30 years, the stable they built is worth more than the horse's entire lifetime earnings. Rule 3. A horse pulls, an owner directs. The horse believes effort is the answer. Work harder, work longer, work smarter. The horse wins awards for pulling more than other horses. The owner stopped pulling years ago. The owner directs other horses, organizes systems of horses, buys equipment that does the work of 50 horses. The owner uses leverage. There are 4 types of leverage in history: labor, other people's time; capital, other people's money; code, programs that run without you; media, content that speaks for you while you sleep. The horse refuses all 4. The horse believes I should do it myself. That belief is the chain. The richest people on earth made their money on systems they didn't build alone, and most of them work less than the horses they hire. Rule 4. A horse doesn't see the auction. An owner picks when to sell. The horse works for 30 years and then retires when their body breaks down. The decision is made for them by age, by health, by exhaustion. They sell their labor at the lowest possible price, desperation prices, and they sell it for as long as they can. The owner sells at the peak. The owner watches the market and sells the company when valuations are high, sells the property when the market is hot, sells the stake when the buyer is desperate. This is the difference between selling and being sold. Most horses are sold their whole lives without realizing it. They sell their 20s for credentials, their 30s for raises, their 40s for stability, their 50s for survival. The owner picks the moment. That single skill is worth more than all the labor in a lifetime. Rule 5. A horse can't read. An owner reads everything. This is the rule the horses never see, because they can't see it. The owner reads contracts, tax codes, legal structures, market reports, balance sheets. The owner knows how money flows because they took the time to learn the language money speaks. The horse reads sports scores and news headlines. In 1900, the rich read more than the poor. In 2026, the gap is wider. The average American reads 4 books a year. The average self-made millionaire reads 60. That's not coincidence. That's information asymmetry compounding for 30 years. The horse does not lose because the system is rigged against them. The horse loses because they never learn to read the system. Here is what the horse misses. The horse and the owner are the same species, same hands, same brain, same hours in the day. The owner is not born, the owner is not luckier, the owner is not smarter. The owner is a horse who decided, at some point, to stop being a horse. Every owner you have ever met or read about made a choice, usually in their 20s, sometimes in their 40s, occasionally in their 60s, to stop pulling and start building, to stop selling hours and start owning systems, to stop reading headlines and start reading contracts. The choice is always available. The choice is always now. There is no economy in history that has run without horses. There is no economy in history where the horses ended up rich. You can keep pulling, or you can put down the harness. The auction comes for everyone. The only question is who decides what you're worth when it does.